Okay, guys, we got to talk about Northern Ireland, Ulster. What's going on in Belfast? Well, not just Belfast, all around the UK, on the mainland as well, haven't we? I've been looking at the press. They've been talking about Northern Ireland. Yeah. How are they portraying it now? Well, apparently the people protesting, they no longer far right. They are fascist thugs now, according to the press. The protests for the people of Ulster and in the UK against what is happening to their countries are now being described as race riots. I've been waiting for this to happen. We all saw this coming, didn't we? Yeah. Anyhow, we'll return to that bit in a moment. Obviously, I have to say now a disclaimer for YouTube. This channel condemns all violence. Yeah. Condemns the violence it's seen in Ulster. Gotta stop. Burning homes, attacking police, threatening innocent families. Yeah, gotta stop. Targeting people because of how they look or where they come from. Yeah, that's wrong. Well, it's criminal as well. I'm not saying that. Don't say that. It's criminal. Dangerous. Solves nothing. People get hurt. Angry people get put in jail for a very long time. Thing is, though, the media that are using words like that for clickbait, really. They're making a big mistake by describing us as, what was it I read today? We're not far right anymore, we're ultra right. Won't be long, as a commenter said, before we're known as uber right. Yeah, but the media's making a big mistake when it tries to place ordinary citizens of the United Kingdom into the same box. I've been speaking to people. These people are not Nazis. They're not fascists. They don't care about race or skin colour. They like me. They got great-grandchildren they want to protect. Their mothers, fathers, grandparents, workers, pensioners. They're people who feel ignored. Yeah, the government doesn't listen to them. They don't care about the colour of these people coming into our country uninvited, unwanted. They weren't asked if they wanted these people to come into our countries, were they? Our concerns is not about their colour. It's about what those people do when they get here, and the fact that they were never asked by the British people to come here. They're not wanted by the British people. They are not needed by the British people. We've got along for thousands of years without them. We're diverse enough. We've got the Welsh, Scots, English and Irish. We've got red hair, blonde hair, black hair, brown hair. In my case, no hair. Blue eyes, green eyes, grey eyes. That's diverse enough for the British people. No, our concern is about the numbers. We're concerned about the pressure on communities, crime, housing, services, and what sort of future our children and grandchildren gonna inherit. I'm determined to live as long as I can now to try and make sure this country is going to be safe for my great-granddaughter, that's for sure. No, we're just ordinary people We're not racists. We're not fascists. Yeah. Some of you might agree or disagree with me. I don't know. Democracy. How does calling everyone a fascist or ultra-right or uber-right or a thug, that doesn't help answer or resolve the problems we've got in this country and they've got over in Ulster. It doesn't calm the situation when the media uses language like that, does it? It just inflames the situation. Yeah, then again, I think sometimes that's what the government wants. It doesn't make the people of Great Britain feel heard when they talk like that about us. In fact, I think it does the opposite, doesn't it? When they start using terminology like that to describe the British people will think, okay, well, if they want to call me far right, ultra right, uber right, a fascist, a thug, because I care about what happens to the young women in this country, because I care that a young man can be slaughtered for simply walking past someone from a foreign culture who's permitted by an ass of a law that allows them to carry 8-inch daggers as part of their culture. Yeah. That'll turn people away from what the mainstream media are saying. I'm not saying there may well be some people attaching themselves to these protests. I doubt if there are many. Yeah. Perhaps they should be exposed and rejected. Perhaps they act the way they do because they care a bit more passionately than others about what happens to our country. But to ordinary people like you, people like me, our concerns are genuine, aren't they? You can't silence us by insulting us. That doesn't work. The answer isn't violence, really. We need honest debate, but we're not going to get honest debate from this government because it's all part of the plan to replace the population of the United Kingdom with the third world, part of the globalist agenda. Most of the world hates us because we've given it so much. They feel inferior. They hate us because we're white. It's not okay to be white. It's awesome. Yeah? These people forget who we British are, what we've done in the past. It only needs a few sparks to rekindle their patriotism, to make them become more determined to take their country back. Of course, one way we can take our country back is by voting for Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain. Yeah. This matter can be resolved peacefully, with a good Prime Minister who cares about the people of our country, our countries, the 4 pillars of the United Kingdom. Yeah, it can all be resolved peacefully. But this problem's not going away, and the British people are looking to Ulster to see how they resolve matters, what happens there. The country's close to breaking point. We really are close to breaking point, aren't we? There are people out there with lots of experience of protesting, a little bit harder than we're currently seeing in Belfast. Where we can, we should protest peacefully, speak carefully, reject hatred. I always say that hatred's a strong word. I don't like to use it. Reject violence. But if they keep, this globalist government of ours keeps ignoring our genuine, the public's genuine concern by labeling us, then it isn't going to work out so good for them, is it? Once people feel they cannot speak, well, I guess the streets start speaking for them. And then it's dangerous for everyone. I feel sorry for the young men angry at what is happening in our country who've been jailed for long terms, for those who will be jailed for even longer terms, for caring about what happens to their fellow British people, the indigenous people. Yeah. Well, this site has donated £200 to the families of political prisoners. But the media's not helping us, are they? I think that's all I've got, guys. I'll be live tonight at 8 p.m. You should check out this morning's live. It was really good. We had Joe Marsh on and Freedom Dad. Okay then, guys. What do we say? Stay safe, stay strong, aim high, vote low, restore Britain. If you're in Belfast, move fast, stay low. Been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow.